Scrolling down my timeline, I see so many people who are grieving, especially in my hometown. Over the last 2 weeks, it has been hit substantially with death. It reeks of mourning and sadness and tears, and it's absolutely heartbreaking because these aren't the kind of deaths that you saw coming from a mile away. These are not lives where they'd had this big, full opportunity to live and grow and accomplish all of these amazing things. These are people whose lives were cut short without notice, and it just hurts. So typically, I create content that is really full of life and motivation and good vibes. And I'm talking to you about the promise that was given to us. God promises that He will prosper us and not fail us. And I'm telling you about the joy that comes once you've reached your transformation of peace and of freedom. But lately, I have found that even myself is a little down. I've realized that before you get to the promise, you have to go through this process. So many people are sourdough people right now. And so you have this sourdough starter, and there's this process that you have to go through in order to get this outcome. And those of you who are making sourdough, shout out to my cousin Sade, you know that it doesn't always turn out like you wanted it to be. And so you have to go back and try to figure out what step did you skip? What lesson do you need to learn? What do you need to do over? What do you need to do better? What do you need to do differently? And I don't know how all of this grief and all of this mourning fits into your process, but I promise you that God is perfecting you. And it's okay. Right now, if you're not happy go lucky, it's okay. If you can't find joy in your journey right now, it's okay if you're angry. I remember being a little girl, being younger, being very young in my Christian journey, and people will be like, don't be mad at God. I promise you, He can handle it. He was prepared for you to be angry long before you got mad. It's just remembering that we don't get to stay there. We've got to keep going. It's a part of your process. I don't know why. I don't have answers, and that's a part of the grief cycle. There is denial, there's anger, there's bargaining, there's depression, and that all comes before acceptance and hope. And in reality, you're on this wave of all of those emotions for a very long time, but it's a part of your process. And I get it. You, me, none of us asked for this. I keep saying, God, please reveal to me what you are doing in my life. Like, show me the way, guide me, tell me what to say, tell me how to move, tell me what decisions are the best. But it's a part of my process. I want you to take some time for yourself. I want you to feel your emotions. I want you to allow yourself to have that fall apart. I want you to stop pretending like everything is okay, because it's perfectly okay to be sad or whatever emotion that you're feeling. And I want you to collect yourself, and every single day, you try to take a few steps forward. You try to move on just a little bit, and do not be afraid to ask for help. Y'all know that over the last couple of years, I've become much more spiritual than religious, but God is sitting high and looking low. And while it's absolutely the right thing to get connected to the master, there is nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. There is nothing wrong with seeing a licensed professional, a certified coach, with seeing somebody that helps you move through this situation and get back to the person that you want to be. You're never going to be the same. That doesn't mean you'll never be happy again. It doesn't mean that you'll never smile again, you'll never dance again, you'll never sing again. It's always gonna hurt. But I promise you that things do get better. It's all a part of your process. I hopped on tonight just to say I love y'all. I care. I'm here. Reach out to me, DM me, send me a text, call. Do what you must to stay well. We are community, we're family, and we're going to get through this together. I love y'all. Talk soon.